I could probably do a cartwheel. Okay. Oh shit! Oh, this fell into the wharf. Almost fucked up at the beginning of the hello, welcome to another episode of Holy Shit, I just racked my shins at the bay. How are you? Welcome back to another tangled up episode. Even the chords get discombobulated on this. Alright, this is fucking, who did this? Me? Who did this to me? Me? Whose fault is it? Me? No way. Let's get ready to watch boats. Hello, welcome back. Fuck, how are you? I'm doing good. I am in, we're at the bay. We're at the bay. That's the Gulf. The Gulf of my asshole for all I give a fuck. But we are here. We are queer. And we're just doing comedy shows. We had 2 last night, and we have 2 more tonight. And then we drive back and probably get something for my shin that I just fucking really scraped the shit up just trying. I was like, you know what I could probably do? Something I've never done is a cartwheel on something the same exact size as me. Just fucking run, do a cartwheel, impress nobody. I do want to do another one, though, because I kind of think I had it. Hold on. Learn my lesson? We never do. No, I kind of want to go this way. Can I do it? No, I just can't. I can do them on here. I'll do it flat. I'll do it here, but I don't know if the camera can see. But, bam! And then I do a backflip, and you guys all fucking lose your mind. Bobby, we wouldn't lose our mind. Well, then what are you watching me for? But yeah, if you can join the Patreon, send us some aloe vera or whatever Neosporin, all the things you put on a wound. I literally fucking bleed for this show. Land in my hand. Would that be crazy? I just have a seagull in my hand. I can't express to you how much I would, as soon as it landed, I would go, ugh. Not really a bird guy. I like bats. What are they? They're kind of, they're just gothic birds, which is cool. Like, seagulls are cool, the more wake up in the morning, they're probably the ones getting the worms. Bats are like, we don't give a fuck, we'll eat. I don't know what they eat. What do bats eat? Excuse me, do you know what your cousin the bat eats? Yeah, I don't think so. But, we had a good day today. We went to go, right down there, I can see it right here in Corpus Christi, because this is where she's from, is the Selena statue. And if you're not familiar with who Selena is, definitely don't accidentally say that in front of the gay hotel manager. He will ask you to leave. He goes, oh, and then we also have a Selena, there's the Selena thing. He's said Selena, and I thought it was like that he was talking about a bar. And I was like, oh, Selena what? He's like, you don't know Selena? And I was like, no, I do. Please don't scream at me. I promise I know. But also, if I'm supposed to know who Selena is, if that's because I don't really listen. I mean, I don't really bitty bitty bum bum. I mean, that's what you grew up with. That's cool. I listen to a little bit more heavy music. So we have Dimebag Darrell. That's our Selena. Our Selena is Dimebag Darrell, kind of taken from us too soon. Just kind of like just a force to be reckoned with. He had his own bitty bitty bum bum bitty bum bum bum. Walk. What's walk in Spanish? But so me and Tatum went to the statue, and there was other people paying their respects, and I was also paying my respects. But the way I pay my respects is by completely learning all about someone. She's like, you never watched that movie Jennifer Lopez? I was like, I did, but I was in 6th grade. I was in 6th grade, and I couldn't even focus. You know what I mean? You're hitting puberty. You're just like, oh, and they're like, we're gonna watch this movie, and you're like, even movies are getting tough for me to focus on right now. Do you remember that time in your life when you're so, you're becoming an adult, which shouldn't happen? If someone was becoming a werewolf, that's not when you teach them social studies. You're just like, and they're like, what's 6 + 6? Don't make me stand up. I can't stand up, you know this. But so I watched, like, I learned about Selena when I was like younger, and it is very, very interesting, and it's a very sad story. But again, kind of like our Dimebag Darrell. But also, I don't know exactly what happened to Dimebag Darrell. I think he was like, I think a guitar shot him. I don't know everything. Dude, those people, I kind of like, those people are always like so interesting to me that like know everything about another person's life, but like their life isn't doing very good. It's like, oh, okay, you know a lot about Selena. You missed that exit. So just a little heads up on what we're keeping up. Just a little watch cha. Just a little bit of bitty wrong exit. It's okay. We all take wrong exits, but not Dimebag Darrell, dude, and we miss him. Respect. What did you say? That's the singer. That guy's still alive. And I'm pretty sure is a Nazi. But listen, Pantera goes so hard. Like, what do you want? Damn it. They're like, yeah, I actually don't listen to him anymore. I'm like, well, dude, that was like one of the first like fucking. I think that was the album that came with my truck because the guy forgot to take it out. It was the best of Pantera. And when you're listening to it, there's not like a part where they're like, hey, we don't, like anybody that's not white. They don't say that. They just say respect, and you kind of think it means everybody. And the walk is kind of, it's the bitty bum bum for men, and listening to Dimebag Darrell. Oh my God. I love this lady. I think she's listening to Selena maybe, and she has a... Oh my God, her dog is so cute. Look at this. Oh my God. Oh my God, a husky on a bike. That lady... Bitty bum bum. Got a lot of sailboats out here. We're just enjoying the weather. We're just enjoying life. Doing comedy shows, looking at Selena statues, and it is cool that she was like so like influential, and that like everyone like definitely like really loved her. I didn't know so much about. I didn't know like her whole family was her band. That's cool. She was like the OG Billie Eilish, but it's instead of just her and her brother, she's like my cousin. He plays tambourine. I'm like, that's sick. That's a good family, dude. I could not. Dude, me and my family couldn't even play karaoke, I don't think, together. We couldn't even all... They're like, we put the words up. We played the song. All you have to do is sing. They're like, well, I fucking hate you. You're like, what? Biddy bum bum. Biddy bum bum. Biddy bum bum. Biddy bum bum. What did we do last night? We had... I'm opening up a hot Topo Chico. Been walking around by the water for a while. It's not that hot, actually. It's not that hot. It's got bubbles, though. And so last night we had 2 shows, dude. Honestly, way more fun. If you do comedy, you know what this is like. You know that like you'll go into a room and sometimes we all kind of think we know everything, and I was like, this room's kind of soft. It kind of, you're like, they're not going to be that good. You kind of judge them, and then by the time I went on stage, the host, Tina, she had warmed everybody up so well. And so she was awesome. And then I went on stage and just got to fuck around, dude. Dude, sometimes I get to fuck around so hard that I'm like just chatting with them, which is the greatest. Because sometimes it is with stand-up, you are kind of performing. But if you can be like, hey guys, I really mean this. You guys are fucking awesome. So we got to do that. And then the second show was so different. It was still a good show, but there was 2 drunk guys up front that like, I'm always curious when guys won't stop. When you'll just be like, all right, dude, you've made your point. Can we, you keep talking over me. They kept saying I think they said I look like, who is it, Jeff Hardy? And I know it's a wrestler. I just don't know if I'm saying the name right. It might be like Jeff Hardestein or something like that. But they kept going like this, but no one was like that. Like if I would have been, I'm fine if I am bombing and then someone's like, we don't like you and we've made everyone else be on our side. Because if you can do that, I mean, that is, you won the moment, because that's what we're trying to do as comics, is win the moment. So you do it. Good for you. Good on you. Good motherfucking times. these guys just wouldn't stop. And then at one point I was like, they did that. And then I was like, you see how no one's agreeing with you guys now? And they're like, oh, yeah. And I was like, it's so weird to be performing like that. Hang on, let me make sure I'm still recording because his family's walking by. I can't say the cuss words. You guys are fine. You can walk through. Yeah.
Are you a TikTok?
No, I do. It's my podcast. I just do it wherever I'm a comedian, so I have to do it like on the road wherever I'm at.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Take care, guys.
Yes, sir. You too. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys. Come to the comedy show tonight if you can.
Where is it?
It's Mesquite Street. The Mesquite Street. It's like that pizza place. It's literally like 5 minutes away.
What's your name?
Bobby Jaycox, but I'm opening for a girl. Her name's Cactus Tate. That'll be who's on the website.
Okay.
But yeah, come out. I think it's close to sold out. But if you guys want to come out tonight, come out.
Okay. Thank you.
Hell yeah. Take care. Take care, guys. Dude, that little dude goes like this at me. I was talking to his mom, and it's so funny. He's like, he looks at me and like, I like when kids don't know what to do next. And he's just looking at me and he goes, he just clapped his hand, just turned around. And he's like, I have no idea what to do next. Funny kids are cool. And obnoxious kids, you're just like, what the fuck, dude? That's why I don't, because you don't, if you have kids, you have no idea which one you're going to have. It doesn't seem like, and I know it's kind of like how you raise them a little bit, but like I know some people that you're like, I really do think they're pretty good people, and their kids are like, but also maybe it's because, I would probably be like that. I'd be a parent that would just do everything for my kids because it seems like that's what you do. And you're like, I can raise a good kid, or I can make my kid happy and love me. And that's what it seems like most people do. Because society's over. So it's like if you're raising a kid for society right now, if you're like, you know what, my kid's going to... just so you know, that society's going to collapse. You're basically asking a kid to go to like a party and also be like, hey, start a student council there. Okay. Yeah, I think there was a movie about that. I think they did a movie like that, and then I think they shot that. It's just, you can't do that. And that's a terrible thing, but society's over, so what else are we going to laugh at? They're going to, what's sometimes when you guys ever have your car, it just won't start on the first, it's like that's over. Like observing stuff is over. It's like we're in survival mode. If anything can make you, I honestly think this is where we're at. If anything can make you laugh, we can't get mad. Like if I see someone laugh and I'm like, I don't agree with why they laughed, you know what? Hey, at least they're laughing. The whole fucking, everything's not good. And I'm always one of those guys that never says that because everyone's like, it's so bad. I'm like, it's ebbs and flows. And now I'm like, no, it's like, since it's pretty bad. Biddy biddy bum bum, biddy bum bum, biddy biddy bum bum. I wish Selena was here to tell us what to do. You mocking me, bird? I don't know if you know this, but this is why birds are so cool. They don't even know how to adjust their own volumes of their voices. Like, you should be more like a bird. You actually should be able to just talk and say what you want at your level. Okay, he's hissing at me and at a different level. I thought they all had the same volume box. I was about to give you a point that didn't even make sense. Okay, is this bird about to fucking throw up? Bro, please throw up. I've never seen a bird throw up. Does it look the same as your shit? Is it that white? What are you doing? What is that? It keeps going. Does anyone know? Do I have to give it? Dude, I'm not giving a bird CPR, I tell you what. I'm not getting the bird flu. I just got over the actual flu. I'm not getting it from a bird. What is it doing? What do you keep doing that for? Dude, imagine like before you had the internet, even before, but way before that, you would just be out and you would just see a bird do that and you're like, I have no idea what that means. Like I would have been so bad. I would have gotten killed by so many things. I've gotten killed by so many things because I would hear it making a sound. I'd be curious. Like, you guys hear that sound? Get shot by a bird in the chest. Oh, that bird's got a Glock on it. Dude, why does it keep... Have you been hanging out with cats, dude? It keeps... This hiss thing it's doing is honestly making me so uncomfortable. I was here first, just so you know. This is actually my territory, and I don't even care if you have eggs there. Is that what you have? Do you have eggs? That's what birds have. Every bird has it. No bird just puts out a... Dude, if this thing just flies at me and starts attacking me... We're not one problem. No, we're not going to have any problems. Where's my... There it is. Yeah, dude, last night, so the place we did stand, that's what I was like, what was I told them to come, it's like a comedy club, but it's also connected to a pizza joint, and you can like order pizza while you're there. So, dude, we got pizza, and I did a cardinal sin, because I will eat before a show. I will eat before a show. I don't have a problem eating before a show, but you have to be. It has to be one of the more healthy meals that you eat. Like, you can't just eat. You can't eat a cheeseburger. And then maybe a cheeseburger. It just depends on like what kind. But if you can't really perform if you've like eaten just like what the fuck is it? It's like just bad calorie. You know what I mean? Just like bad calories and all that stuff. You can't eat like donuts. You can't eat pizza. And I was like, and they had the pizza in between shows, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna fucking. I was like, I kind of want one of those. I was like, I do kind of want one of those. I love that everyone keeps ducking under my video. And it's like, I am in public. Like, could you imagine if I was like... But yeah, so last night I did the cardinal sin, and I ate between shows. And then I went up on the stage for the second show and tried to, like, get back to what I normally do, which is just, like, drink coffee and water. And drinking coffee after you did, like... I literally almost did my whole act like this. I was like... Yeah, so I'm gay. No, I'm not gay, but I like left my gay, and my mom and my brother like picked it up and put it on or whatever. Like, he's like, that fits me. That's my new bit I'm working on that I love. Tatum was like, dude, I heard you do that new bit last night. I was like, I think so too. I was like, I think I'm like kind of gayer than my gay brother. Like, I feel like I was like supposed to be gay, but like I just left my gay back inside my mom. Like, when I was born, I was like, umbilical cord, fucking, all right, Tento, go. And then inside I left it, and my brother's like, I'll fucking wear this. This is fucking, I'll wear it. But I was supposed to be the gay one. Like, he hunts and I stand by the bay and talk about my feelings. Did you hear that, bay? They also say it's down by the bay where the watermelon grow, but ain't seen any. But this is beautiful, dude. You know what's cool is I do love coming to the water, because going to like, and I know it's only the Gulf, it's not an ocean, but it still looks like an ocean to a fucking idiot like me. But when you see water this vast, it actually does remind you if you're actually at peace. Because I feel like if you're like at peace and you look at all of it, you like really take it in, and it almost makes you want to cry. But if you're like me and you're like stressed and life has you by the nuts and is twisting it, and you're like, please stop. But it has you by the nuts and it's twisting it, and you're like, I'm begging you to stop, and I can't get my hands in there and to stop you, life, from twisting my nuts so hard. So then it's like you look out at the ocean and you're like, man, that's beautiful. Where's a coffee shop? Because if I don't get coffee right now, I'm gonna cry at the bay. Down by the bay, where Bobby goes to cry. Back to my home, I dare not die. For if I do, my mother will say, is your brother gay? Because you left it inside and you took it out. Down by the bay, where Bobby men grow. All right. No. Yeah, there's really not too much to talk about. We've just been fucking on the road doing shows, so there's no real gossip, and I'm not like a fucking gossiper, and I don't really know what's going on in the world. I really just right now I'm so at peace, I'm like uninteresting. Like, I'm waking up and I'm eating like fucking fresh things. I'm like waking up, I'm like, oatmeal, yum. Oatmeal, no seasonings, yum. Nothing tastes better than skinny feels. You know what? I don't think you've ever had one of those push-up bars. Remember a little push-up bar, a little sherbet push-up bar? That tastes better than having abs. And I've never had abs, but I've had them to like... I've had abs in the way that like you have like... You're like having Xbox in line or whatever. You're like, man, I could get this, but... What a waste of time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can feel them underneath, and I'm like standing there. I'm like, I could keep going, but I'm like, no, I'm going to eat ice cream. I'm just going to eat what I want, but try to eat as healthy as I can. So, yeah, I'm at like a hotel, like eating healthy, which sucks, dude. Because they make all the healthy food the shittiest because they know that all the people are going to just eat the Danishes and stuff. And so me and Tatum went to go get like the eggs this morning, and she like took a bite of the eggs, and she looks up as if like we're about to get fucking like taken away by like the CIA. Like, she looks up and she goes, don't eat the eggs. I was like, what? She goes, don't fucking eat the eggs. Because they also put spinach in them. And for a hotel to be putting spinach in them, you gotta know that they want to trick you. Because no hotel gives up. They're like, Have you seen the people who like come and go from a hotel? They're the fattest, grossest people. You don't think they're like, no, we can't. Also, have you ever been to a fitness center where you weren't the only one in there and this is what you do? You put your card on the fitness center, you walk inside, you're like, you picture yourself being a good person. You're like, I can imagine running here. I can imagine doing push-ups right there. I can imagine doing fucking pull-ups, but you don't do any of those things, do you? You look at it, you go, okay. Oh, they got towels. Oh, maybe I'll take a couple extra towels. Nah, these are kind of like different kind of towels, so I don't want to get like a staph infection in my butthole or whatever from cleaning my butthole. Dude, I will say this, at a hotel, there is a moment where if you're using the washcloth, I'll use it on my face, and I'm like, I know how I use these washcloths, which it is like, dude, like, because I feel like even the washcloths you use to wipe your own asshole at your own house, you're kind of careful with. You kind of give respect to, like, when you do it, you're like, easy, girl. But, like, oh, dude, a hotel one, I'm like, get the hell in there. Also, dude, I fell asleep so early last night, and Tatum will be, like, she'll be kind of up, like, late. So she's up, and then, dude, I heard her talking to her husband this morning, and she was like, dude, I heard fucking all last night, and the people we were staying next to, I guess, were fucking, but I was out like a light, so all of a sudden she even woke me up. She goes, Bobby, do you hear them? And dude, hearing sex at a hotel, it's just always devious. It's almost never a couple who's in love. It's just, pow! It's just ass smacks and fucking thumbtacks or whatever. It just sounds like people, it doesn't sound good. It sounds like people getting on them. It sounds like people on Cialis, Viagra, and Blue Chew. Which this episode is not sponsored by, because I don't believe in that shit. If you don't get hard, you're supposed to just become a priest or whatever then. And I wish we could fucking tag team and I could get a little less hard and you can get a little harder. You know what I mean? If you're like, oh, I can't get hard anymore. I'm like, I've literally, anytime I'm soft, that's when I do all my errands. Literally every single one. Oh, I get every single errand done whenever. Yeah. Oh, and there's an art museum down there. Ooh, there's an art museum by the bay. I bet that one's expensive. Man, dude, that's what I used to do before I went on the road with Tatum. Is because, and not like, and I mean, you think about it, like, honestly, it's better because I don't get any work done unless like when we're on the road. Because she'll be like, no, I'm gonna write. I'm gonna like take a nap, and I'm like, I guess I fucking should. I guess those things are right. But I like exploring a city because I also feel like I might never come back here, if that makes sense. Not just like not for no reason, but like even you'll hear comedian, like I'll listen to like Bill Burr, like travels all over the world, but he'll be like, oh, I haven't been to blah blah blah, or this is my first time there, never been here. So I try to soak it up, and I feel like the best way to do it is to like go to see what their art's like. You can kind of judge their art. You're like, well, I can't draw, but neither can fucking Corpus Christi. Which, doesn't Corpus Christi sound like it used to be like a different attorney general like back in the day? Like, do you hear what Corpus Christi did? Yeah, she was the first one to hide the Epstein files. Corpus Christi sounds like when you hear, like, you're like, oh, Corpus Christi's coming. You're like, I'm out. You're not coming to the party? Not if Corpus Christi's going to be there. Dude, last time she did a cake stand and fucked every member of my family. Yeah. Invited them to the party. My mom doesn't party. Or do that. How's my blood? Oh, dude, this thing ain't bad. I haven't had one of these in a while, dude. That's not a raspberry. No, a raspberry is when you blow on someone's stomach and then you both are like, well, now what do we do? But yeah, dude, I haven't gotten one of those. That's kind of like how your shins just used to be when you were like a kid, dude. And it's not just boys, like boys, girls. Like when you were kids, like you had bikes. They fucking thing would fling back and hit you. You would just, someone would have rollerblades. You'd fall down and skin your legs. And when you got hurt like a kid, it's the closest that you get to like being in war, because you literally like, ugh. And then like someone nearby, you'll be like, oh god, there's gravel in it. They're like, just leave it. The gravel's actually good for it. It like kind of like, it like cauterizes the wound. It like rockerizes the wound. It rockerizes the wound and rocks. And you're like, are you sure? You're like, yeah. And then it's like, man, it really hurts. Dude, I remember as a kid, I would just take dirt and you would just like have a cut and you would just pour it into it. And you would like rub it over there, like you would. That's what I would do. We would just be playing baseball, and you'd have a cut, and you'd like put that over there, and then you'd be like, "Man, I wonder why I'm always sick." It's almost like I'm ripping my spacesuit open and fucking letting all the outside in. I can't believe I did that. Thing's gonna look real gross in the morning. Oh, dude, did that pelican just fucking get a fish? Come, bring your head up with that fish. Pelican. Pull your face up. Dude, we actually think we saw a duck kill itself earlier, and I'm not joking at all. We watched a duck go underwater, and we were like, oh, wow. And then it just never resurfaced. So ducks can either hold their breath for a really long time, or that duck was just like, fuck it. I'm not laughing at the duck killing itself. I am laughing that I didn't know they did that. Okay, so that pelican is also just kind of doing a moisturizing routine. Ooh, but a bird's landing too. Okay, hold on. Is this a family of pelicans? Because there's another. Is that a pelican or a tiny dove? There's like a dove that's landed by the pelican. It looks, yeah, definitely like an episode of like Finding Nemo where they would be like, what'd you get there, Bill? He's like, I got another bird. Dude, these things are all fishing right now, and I'm gonna fuck it. Oh, dude, I just watched a pelican eat. It got a fish. It goes like this. What a dumbass neck you guys have. Do you think that they're embarrassed about a neck like that? Because you can't lose that neck because then you can't eat fish. So, yeah, if you feel like you're too big and you're like, oh, I have like a double chin, you should just hang out with pelicans and also eat like that. Let's take a moment from our sponsors. Ooh, come down to Terry's Margaritas and Fartgaritas. We got margaritas and then you can fart in our bathrooms. I really need to get a sponsor for this podcast. I called Dude Wipes, but they're like, we think you're a woman. I thought dude was kind of an anybody term, but yeah. Look at these fucking beautiful birds flying by. From the deer with your God, I love animals. That's why I'm trying to save up all my money to get a van and a dirt bike on the road, because I kind of think I missed this whimsy. You ever like get so busy with life, you're like, I think I missed part of what's important. And I think I missed nature a little bit. Like I would beg my dad to take me hunting when I was a kid, but he would not. And I was like, I think that I was, and I don't think killing nature makes you a part of nature, but I think that like being outside in it would have made me more connected to it. Because now I'm like, oh, that's beautiful, but I also am a little bit like, yuck. I don't want to be like that. I want to be like the guy that like, dude, I went on the road and I was working with Josh Wolf. Or no, sorry, Josh Blue. And Josh Blue, I've also worked with Josh. Both great comics, but only one of them was in the woods with me. And Josh Blue's like, you want to go for a walk? We'll go to the woods. And we went in the walk and he like just went and like picked the bark off of this tree. And he like knew there was like aphids or what. He like knew there was like these fucking bugs that were burrowing. I'd never seen anything like it. I feel like it was a part of a video game I was supposed to watch or whatever, and he like showed me how he like did this and how he took everything down. And so that was crazy. He was like, oh yeah, like this. I'm like, you've never even been to this part of like the state. How did you like know these were here? And I kind of feel like that's the kind of guy that I want to add to my roster of who I am. Because as you get older, you kind of get in your own ways. And don't you remember when we were kids? Don't you remember what it felt like? Like, dude, fucking 12 to 13, two different people. And it's not like you have to become different people, but you're supposed to evolve so much that it feels new and fresh for you as well. This is the smallest dog I've ever seen in my entire life. I almost couldn't see its legs. It looks as if it's hovering. Remember those fake dogs they would have it when you'd go to like a thing and it was just a leash that was like around a thing, and you're like, you thought a guy had an invisible dog. You're like, Mom, give me okay, if you won't give me a real dog, give me an invisible dog. I'm not getting you a real dog or an invisible dog. How's it going, man? Cute dog. Appreciate it. Yeah. Sometimes I see other people with man buns. I know that's a real person in the world. I'm not trying to make fun of them, but hopefully there's no way they listen to Discombobulate. They would have known who I was if you were one of 13 people. But when I see someone else with a man bun, it makes me be like, is that how you guys see me? Because I'm not like a normal man bun. I'm a cool man bun. You know, like I'm not like that. Like I put my bun up because I'm gonna like fucking eat pussy or like have a salad or toss a salad. But then I see guys like that who have like a man bun and they like shave the sides of their heads like that. Like, you know, they like know when they sit and meditate, they push their fingers like this. And I don't do that. I cut my nuts because I think that's actually what you're supposed to do because it's your heart chakras, the bottom of it. Hello. How are you guys doing? Good. Hey, you guys want to be on my podcast? Oh, sure. We're a poly couple. We're kind of old, but we believe in God and getting fingered in the park. Bobby, that is so fucked up. I don't know why you talk about people like that. You know what? Me neither, but I'm so bored. Is anyone else so tired and so bored? I really thought my life was all like, you ever like have your life and then you look down and you're like, because you're like supposed to leave and then you jump out. You like believe, so you jump out and you're like, oh, this is going to work out for me. And then it doesn't work out for you and you're like, oh, I thought I was supposed to jump with faith. But guess what? God's not real. Except for when I see a dog on a bike. Oh my God. I mean, I just want to marry that lady and just me, her and her dog. We just ride around forever. Bobby, you don't know her. You can't say that. Just did on my own podcast. If I can't say it on my own podcast, where can I say it? But I think that's the episode. Yep, that's the episode. We're on the road. These things are so fun to do. I can't believe you listen. Thank you, all 16 of you. And please join the Patreon. I'll see you guys on the road. Thank you. Can I get a thank you discombobulated? No, we didn't get one from them, but we'll get it next time. We got another group of people. I smiled at them earlier, so I wonder if they would remember me, but probably not. That's the end of the podcast. Discombobulated. We'll see you later. Bye.